Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Kieran and welcome back to another survival horror video. So today I was thinking what kind of video to make, and the first thing to come to mind is a new survival horror. Because that series actually does pretty well. It's interesting to discover new and learn about new survival horror games, kind of like Crying Is Not Enough and Vigil. But it is really difficult to actually find these decent titles that people would actually care about and like, and that isn't like just another PT, Amnesia, Outlast clone. Like, there is so many new game trailers on horror games a day that are exactly like each other. I was considering doing a video on The Beast Inside and went so far to even write a good script for it, but in my opinion it doesn't really come under that survival horror tagline genre. Because it just looks and plays like another Amnesia or Outlast title. Actually, never mind, Beast Inside is more kind of like Layers of Fear. By the way, there's nothing wrong with games like that. My main gripe is that there is not enough survival horror games going around, and not enough unique horror games in general. So I sit here today asking myself, Kieran, what are you going to make for a video today? Because you have to make something. I have to keep up with this 2 videos a week. I need to do it. I've got a lot of video ideas, but I don't know, I've just not been that motivated today. I've actually been going out quite a lot. So yeah, my answer is yes. Let's make a new survival horror video, but not on an existing game, one that I have thought of myself. I have created a fucking game for this video. Not actually a playable one, not one that you can play and see, but just like a description of one. So yeah. So yes, ladies and gents, sit back, relax, have a cup of tea or a bottle of beer or whatever the fuck you use to relax, as I take you into the world of the unknown. So let's start off with the story as per usual. The Unknown follows Jacob Phelps, a PI who is on his way onto his next case in another state. The long road takes him into the night and into a mass empty area with only the straight road to see. Phelps starts to doze off but is awakened by the scream of someone saying help. Phelps loses control of the car and flips off the side of the road. He awakens outside the car, barely injured apart from a few minor scratches and bruises. He finds himself outside an ominous town, which didn't appear on any maps or signs that he drove past. Exploring the town and discovering horrendous creatures, Phelps discovers that he is entrapped inside of another realm of purgatory, a realm controlled by a god of nightmares. The town is a location located within this realm of purgatory controlled by the god, and there is no way to escape, well, no known way of escape. Although Phelps isn't the only one trapped in the town. The town is filled with numerous characters, some of which have been there for centuries. The god that controls the realm tortures and manipulates the residents of the town, making them face their greatest fears. Who is this god? No one knows and no one ever will. A few characters in the town have their own understandings of the god and why he does what he does. A young girl believes that she is being tortured because of her past experiences bullying kids in her school. Then another older man who has been there for fuck knows how long, who believes the god himself is being punished by the others of his kind to watch over the realm, and him torturing people is his way of satisfying his boredom. But we haven't talked about the main character of the story yet, Jacob Phelps. Phelps was a former detective back in the day, but was discharged, I think that's the term actually. Is discharged the term? For money laundering. He is a man with guilt of his past, and has tried to make amends. So is he here to be punished, or is it just bad luck? I have no idea. This idea is actually inspired by numerous things. It is inspired by Lovecraft's tales, kind of like Call of Cthulhu. It's inspired by Silent Hill for the atmosphere, and Fatal Frame 2 for the intro of where the town suddenly appears. Now on to gameplay. So first off, I just want to say that the setting and style of everything isn't just a blood and gut fest like Evil Within and Outlast, and actually takes a lot more subtle approach. The town seems calm and peaceful, but also horrifying with everything looking like it's been just abandoned. But anyway, yeah, gameplay. I thought long and hard on this. Would I want fixed camera angles, or a traditional over-the-shoulder for a third-person perspective, or just go full-on 2018 mode and just go with first-person? Well, I want to go for more of a Resident Evil 4 style of camera angle with that over-the-shoulder third-person, I think it does like fully, it doesn't fully immerse the player, but immerses them enough. It's not like scaled back a lot, so that means the character is just kind of awkwardly positioned in the middle of your screen, and it's not full on first person. That's why I kind of like that. But my idea is that you beat the game and you unlock the secret fixed camera angle mode, just as a nod to classic survival horrors. Unknown will have a variety of weapons to choose from, but not too extreme things like a grenade launcher and flamethrowers that you see in other games. The player will find a traditional handgun like the M1911 near the start of the game. It will follow with a callback to the first Resident Evil with a puzzle to obtain the shotgun. I don't want fully automatic weapons in this game because I do think it takes away from like the horror aspect. Like, imagine you're in a hallway, you're shooting this guy, and you run out of bullets, you need to reload, and this guy is creepily walking towards you at a pace, and you can't quickly just like switch out a mag, reload, and just start lighting this guy up with an M4. Like, that would just not really be that fun, really. You need that intense moment where you're just like loading each and every shotgun buck before you can like fire upon that guy. So we have slow loading weapons like the shotgun and the hunting rifle, and the only fast reloading weapon in the game is the M1911, but the damage in that gun is much weaker unless you land the headshots. There will be very limited ammo here, so you have to be careful on who you fight and when. There will always be an option to stealth it out or run past enemies if you're quick enough, but there are situations where you have to use a weapon like in a boss battle, or you know, just in a certain room where you need to obtain a key or something, and there's a guy in there. In terms of enemies, there's a nice little variety. You have the traditional standard enemies like zombies, but instead of them, it is strange looking humanoid monsters like things you would see out of Silent Hill, but the main inspiration for like the monsters you would see in my game is actually from the large enemies from the forest called Armsies. Just those things truly creep me out, to be honest with you. A main unkillable enemy is the Reaper, who does appear more like the traditional Grim Reaper stereotype, but a lot more menacing. The Reaper hunts you down throughout the town, but don't worry, he's not always on your tail 24/7. It's not like Remothered where he's this guy that is you have to constantly avoid. It's not like Jack Baker where you have to constantly avoid. This guy appears from time to time. He is a constant throughout the map, but he doesn't actively stalk you and know where you are 24/7. And you can easily go a couple hours, maybe like 30 minutes. It really depends without seeing this guy. It's actually completely random when he shows up as well. You can play the game for a while without even seeing him, or you can get chased by him like every hour. You can walk down a hallway and be completely fine. You can go through an entire segment of the game, and then when you replay this game, you might run into the Reaper in that segment. It just depends. In terms of the location, the town in the game is more similar to that of Silent Hill, but it has elements from Spencer Mansion and Resident Evil 1. There is a mass amount of buildings with different style of keys to unlock, and in order to obtain these keys you must solve a series of puzzles. There is a rich history behind this town and the reason why it's there, through documents scattered around the place, with cult-like dialogue within them. Early in the game you do discover a man who knows of a way to escape, but in order to do so you must collect a series of artifacts throughout the game. So every boss fight you unlock an artifact which you take back and then store it in your item box or whatever until the time comes. But I won't say too much in case this game actually gets made, which is actually highly unlikely, but you never know. But anyway guys, that's me for this video. How did you find it? Did you enjoy me talking about my survival horror game idea? Would you like to see more? I did do a video like this in the past, but with Resident Evil 8, in what I would like to see in that kind of game, and I implement a lot of my own ideas. So if you haven't seen that video, please go check it out. It is on the channel. It was uploaded a couple of months ago, but yeah, it's doing well. And ever since I uploaded that video, there's a lot of people like commenting down below their Resident Evil 8 game ideas. So I want you to do the exact same with this video. If you have an idea for a survival horror game, please write it down in the comments below. Tell me about it. What's it going to be like? What's the game going to play like? Is it more like Clock Tower? Or is it more like Silent Hill? So yeah, if you enjoyed this kind of video, I don't know, I might do more videos like this in the future. Only reason why I did this today is because I wanted a new survival horror video out, but I can't find a game that I want to talk about. So it's difficult. I should have really paced myself out with those sort of videos. That is me for today. Thanks for watching. Have a good one, and see you later. Bye bye.